today's broadcast. Shout out to our sponsors. And now for our broadcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to Gus Thompson Field for the first time this year. Jeff's live streams here. Justin Schwartzmiller with Mackay Ackerman. The Waupun Warriors look to improve to 2-0 as they take on the Denmark Vikings out of the Northeastern Conference. Mackay, welcome back. Welcome to Waupun.
Yeah, it's great to be here. Nice field they got. Nice press box that they've got us up in today, so it should be a good game out here. I've heard the outfield's a little mushy from yesterday still, but they decided to play on. It's always good to get these games in. Like we talked about yesterday, you don't want to reschedule too many. Spring sports can be a little unpredictable, so it's good that they're out here playing. We're glad to be here, of course. Yeah.
We'll be back here tomorrow as well. We'll have the Watertown game as well, so that'll be at 10 o'clock start time, so probably 9:45 air. We'll have a little bit more to talk about. Obviously, hard to talk about any stats so far to begin the season because there really isn't any stats. You know, Waupun's only played one game, and Denmark postponed their first game, so this is their first game of the season as well. And you're kind of in that point of year where you're lucky if you can, the beginning of the year, the beginning of April, you'll be lucky if you can get your first 5 or 6 games in just because of the weather and the ground being so soft from the end of the snow and the rain that we get in April. And not a good time of year.
Yeah, they're so unpredictable. It's always hard to get these early games in. It's either too cold, the fields are wet, the fields haven't gotten enough rain. It's different every year, and you never really know with the field. So it's good to see him come out here and play today. Obviously, like you said, we'll be here tomorrow morning. We get to talk about this game tomorrow morning in the pregame, so that'll be good for us.
As per usual, I had a little chat with Travis Hall before the game, and expectations are always high here for Waupun baseball. Every single season we know that Waupun baseball is going to be a top team, and they have a good team coming back. Obviously, a lost pitcher Mason Holtz last year, but didn't lose a ton. They returned a lot of their starting players, and they're going to be good again this year, and I'm excited to see what this team's all about. Obviously, they won 10-0 on Tuesday, so a team that they're going to score runs, and they're going to have good pitching behind them and good defense. So I'm excited to see what we got going on out of Waupun again this year.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. Obviously, I didn't get to cover with you guys last year. Didn't really keep up much, but this year I'm looking to beat as many games as I can, really keep track of these teams, and Waupun's just looking off to get a good start just like everybody else. So.
All right, we're going to step aside, run a couple ads, and we'll come back with first pitch from Gus Thompson Field on Jeff's live streams after these messages.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for contaminants and minerals, ensuring peace of mind. As part of SAM's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to SAM's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, SAM's has it covered. Trust SAM's for all your water needs. SAM's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holt.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live stream. We're going to talk about the starting lineups here for both teams. We'll start with the visiting Denmark Vikings. Batting first, playing center field, Eli Kapanos. Batting second, playing second base, Braden Heesen. Batting third, playing left field, Thomas Benaffel. Batting fourth, playing catcher, Josh Gajewski. Batting fifth, playing third, Ozzie Enns. Batting sixth, pitching, David Dittmer. DHing and batting seventh, number 9, Caden Kirsten. And Cade Dellerwell will play shortstop. Jack Freitag will bat eighth and play first. And batting ninth, playing right, will be Caden Derricks. Logan Prowl will be on the mound for the Warriors with Chase Beam behind the plate, per usual. We have Brian Ferris playing short, Trey Schmidt playing center. And we will step aside for the national anthem. We'll be back with the first pitch on Jeff's live streams after these messages.
Addison Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties, totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. As a graduate of Oakfield High School, Terry proudly supports Oakfield Athletics. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holds Realtor.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted Best of the Best Mattress Store and runner-up for Best Furniture Store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations Lanes of Elder.
Welcome back here to the Gus in Waupun, Wisconsin, where we get to see this matchup between the Waupun Warriors and the visiting Denmark Vikings. They're taking their first couple pitches here. On the bump for the Warriors today is Logan Prowl. You see him out there taking his warm-up pitches. Denmark's obviously going to come up to hit. They're the away team. Justin, how you feeling about this game?
Good, I think. Waupun obviously start their season the right way, get a 10-run win in 5 innings on Tuesday, and then you get one of your better starters on the mound here in Logan Prowl today. Prowl's a very good pitcher, and obviously you get Brian Ferris playing short today. Normally he plays in the outfield, but because Prowl's pitching, he'll play there. And your battery mates here, Chase Beam, a fantastic catcher, and for this Waupun team, we talked about Colton Hagner being able to throw a lot of guys out. Well, I wouldn't run on this guy behind the dish either. Hagner had a fantastic job in the last 2 games that we broadcast throwing guys out, but no chance I'd be running on Chase Beam today.
Good to know. Yeah, we talked about Colton Hagner. He had a couple throwouts for Laconia on Tuesday night. We were there obviously Tuesday, Thursday. Today and tomorrow we get to be here at Waupun like we've said. It's always a great day for baseball. A little cold out today, but it's great up in this box up here. We're out of the wind, which is always nice. Logan Prowl still warming up out there. We should get the first pitch any second here now.
Yeah, and we're going to have Eli Kapanos leading off. Braden Heesen will bat second. And then Thomas Benaffel will bat third. And I didn't get the umpires today, but then I missed it.
They'll be okay, I think. I don't think they'll worry about it too much.
I always like to get the umpires. Got to shout out the umpires every once in a while.
Again, Makai Ackerman here, joined by Justin Schwartz-Miller. We're here on Jeff's live streams here in Waupun, Wisconsin for the first pitch between the visiting Vikings and the home team, the Waupun Warriors. Up to bat first for the Vikings is number 21, Eli Kapanos.
You're going to see a lot of fastballs from Prowl. He's got a good breaking ball, but does a great job with the command, and it's going to be an up and down. And this, I do like it. Waupun, they got a pitch comm. They're allowed to do that in high school now, and
Okay.
I really do like seeing that. You get your calls from your coach.
That is news to me. I didn't know that. First pitch here. Called strike, clips the outside corner. Logan Prowl comes out firing. Logan Prowl just outside, misses with the ball, counts 1-1. Tried to clip that same corner there.
You can see the snap on his breaking ball. It's moving well early. That's exactly what you want.
Talked about that earlier with some pitchers in the earlier couple games. It took them a while to find their breaking ball, so I think it's key. This one's going to be fouled back by Eli Kapanos, but as I was saying, I think it's key to find that breaking ball early. You can use it in tandem with your fastball, and it's really good for pitchers to find that.
1-2 count. I'm going to most likely see a breaking ball coming here from breaking ball or not change up coming from Prowl.
Kapanos going to step out of the box.
No sleeves from Prowl. That's kind of gutsy on a day like today.
We're in early April still. It's cold. We've been talking about it. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. Going to bring the count even at 2-2.
There's your breaking ball. Good waist pitch, low and away. Trying to induce a chase there from Kapanos.
We talked about it, the guys coming up with no batting gloves, but there he is on the mound, Prowl with no sleeves, so. 2-2 pitch fouled away by Kapanos on the left field line. Count stays the same.
Five pitch at bats so far.
Nice battle from Kapanos to stay in it, fall off a couple here. 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, misses just outside, and that's going to bring the count full. It is a nice breaking ball. Once he seems to find it in the zone there, that should be real productive for him today. So we'll see when he finds that. I mean, that's still a good pitch, just outside. Kapanos stays back, swinging, strike three, foul tip into the glove of the catcher. That's going to be an early strikeout for Logan Prowl on the mound, one down.
Seen some pretty good pitching performances so far this week. You had Pino on Tuesday as well with Logan Pleim. Pleim had a good day again yesterday. 8 strikeouts in 6 innings. And you're going to see a good day coming from Logan Prowl. He's going to try to use that breaking ball normally as his strikeout pitch.
Just a nice pitch. He challenged him down the plate there. First pitch here to number 11, Braden Heesen, is a ball outside, but he challenged him on that pitch. He threw a fastball pretty much middle. It was foul tipped back into the glove of the catcher. That's Chase Beam today.
It's Chase Beam today, and it'll be Chase Beam pretty much
every
day.
Second pitch from Prowl on this at-bat. Fires it in there for an inside strike. 1-1 is the count. Swinging strike two brings the count to 1-2 there. We're getting informed that Beam pitched on Tuesday, actually. So came in, closed it out on Tuesday. All right. The 1-2 pitch.
Fastball.
Ooh, looked like strike three. Umpire said no, just outside. 2.
Squeezed a little bit there.
Good pitch from Prowl. Good pitch.
Beam was ready to throw it down to third.
Yes, he was.
Clipped the outside corner.
This one popped up. Shallow outfield. Left fielder tracking. Nobody's going to call, and it's going to fall in between them. And Braden Heesen is going to get into second on an error, a fielding error from the left center and shortstop. Nobody called that one out there.
Technically, it's not a fielding error because nobody touched it. It's technically just a double. for Braden Heason, a pop fly double, and your left fielder and your shortstop Ferris didn't communicate there with Landon Dirksen. It should always be the left fielder's ball. He's coming in on it. That should always be his ball to come in and try to make that catch. Ferris made the right decision to back away. Now going to get Tommy Benaffel coming up to lefty to face Prowl with a runner in scoring position early for Denmark.
The left fielder's always got the best vantage point on that. When he's running in on it, you don't want the shortstop backing up. First pitch to Benaffel, fouled back. But just some communication errors, and those happen early in the season. You're not used to playing with everybody, and you come out, you don't want to know if they want it, you want it. You don't want any collisions out there. So
you're also going to notice there that ball did not bounce at all. It's stuck.
Yes.
There's going to be no bounce in the outfield.
Pickoff attempt from Prowl back to second. Heason slides in there safely.
I think he might have just got a warning, too.
Oh, 1 the count here to Benaffel. Swing and a miss. Benaffel goes down 0-2 to Prowl. One out here in the top of the first. Runner on second. Prowl checks the runner on second. The 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just high. Going to bring the count to 1-2 for Benaffel. Benaffel, am I saying that right? Benaffel. Close enough. The 1-2 pitch outside. Fastball low and away. Ball 2. Ball inside. That's going to bring the count full for Logan Prowl. Benaffel fouls this one back. Stays alive in the count. Full count here. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the first. Prowl checks the runner at second, throws in, ball outside. That's going to be ball 4, and Benaffel's going to take his free base. That's going to bring up number 8, the catcher, Josh Gajewski. Runners on first and second for him as he takes off his catching gear that he had on. You'd like to see Logan Prowl battle now. He came out swinging strikeout for his first for the first batter he faced, and now he lets up a double. Not really his fault, but it happens nonetheless. Walks the next guy. Look for him to battle here against the righty. First pitch swinging is Gajewski. This should be a easy catch from the shortstop. Just a shallow fly ball on center field.
Catch for Brian Ferris.
Yes.
He called that all the way, hands moving. They didn't want anybody else to get it. That was his ball. Ferris is normally an outfielder, except for when Prowl pitches, he normally plays center field. So natural for him to make that grab. Ozzie Enz will come in now to bat. Still threatening earlier is Denmark.
I'll get it. Called strike 1 on the outside corner for Prowl.
I had no problem doing it right here. I'm going to fix something in between innings anyways.
All good. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball from Logan Prowl. He goes down to 2. This is what you don't want if you're Denmark. You don't want to strand 2 on the base paths this early. Prowl with the pitch. Weak contact to second base, and he's got no problem with it. That's 1, 2, 3 for the Waupun Warriors. We're going to take a break here, come back in the bottom of the first here on Jeff's live stream.
Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry.
Welcome back here to Waupun, where we get to see the Warriors versus the Vikings. On the bump today for the Vikings, number 6, David Dittmer. Catching for him is Josh Gajewski. He's who popped out to second base on that last inning. All right, let's look at the starting lineup here for the Waupun Warriors. They're 1, 2, 3. Number 5, Brian Ferris. Number 14, Trey Schmidt. And number 4, Logan Prawl, who you just saw on the bump just moments ago. Prawl battled there, he struck out his first batter, got into a little trouble, double, stand-up double, and then a walk, but he came back, got 2 weak contact hits, and here we are in the bottom of the first now. Justin's still trying to fix some things here.
Oh. We'll see if it worked. Maybe.
Let's hope
We'll
so.
see. Doesn't look too glitchy yet.
No.
Jeff, you can yell at me at home if you didn't think I fixed it, but I think I did.
Switching out chords here between innings, or half innings rather.
Trying to stop the glitchiness. Brian Ferris will lead off here, as he normally does, and very good leadoff hitter for this Waupun Warriors team.
Ferris steps into the box. And he steps back out. Here we go. The first pitch coming from Dittmer. Here the Warriors dugout down there. First pitch from Dittmer, a fastball outside.
23-pitch inning from Logan Prowl in that last half inning. Going to want to see a little bit less coming from him.
Yeah, it's a little too much, but he did have to battle a little bit there, but he got out of it. It was you'd like to see him get out of it, so he'll take the high pitches for not allowing a run there, I think. Dittmer's second pitch was a ball inside, 2-0. Outside, it's going to bring the count 3-0 here. Got to think Ferris has a red light here. Don't lift that bat off the shoulder until you see a strike. And fired middle there. Fastball from Dittmer. Strike one. The hitter's count, they call that 3-1.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for something here. I mean, obviously, he's still kind of in take mode and going to ground out basically to third. Good speed, though.
Very quick running those base paths. He had a chance there. Nice play from the third baseman, though. Fires him out at first.
Ozzie ends with a good play. Tough hop, too. Ball took a good bounce off the turf.
It's a 5-3 putout for Brian Ferris. First out of the inning for the Warriors. Up next is number 14, Trey Schmidt. He's playing center today. Dittmer fires one in there.
Up and in. Just missed. Good vantage point here. Right
Yeah,
behind
it's
home
nice.
plate.
Right behind home plate. We get up a little bit. That one's a ball outside, 2-0 to Schmidt. We were talking, we were in Horicon on Tuesday, and we were kind of off-center from home plate. It was a little hard to see the ball and strike calls.
It's a guesstimate from there
Yeah.
when you're doing it.
The third pitch from Dittmer popped up into foul territory. The catcher's going to try to get it, but it's out of play. It was Josh Gajewski running for that one, but it was past the fence into the grass out there. So we're going to see a fourth pitch coming here from Dittmer. 2-1's the count. Fastball outside. Trey Schmidt takes 3-1.
Even with going deep into the count so far, he's only thrown 9 pitches.
Yeah, the first one he started him off 3-0, but he battled back and got some weak contact ground ball. Going to battle on this. Just past the pitcher. Going to be fielded by the shortstop, dropping. He's got no chance at first. Trey Schmidt makes it there. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Logan Prawl. He's got Trey Schmidt on first. Trey Schmidt pretty fast down the line there.
First hit of the game for Warriors, infield hit.
First pitch to Prawl, outside. Just a nice hit. He sends it back where it came from. Dittmer missed it, and the shortstop fumbled a little bit, but Trey Schmidt was fast down that line. I'm not sure if he would have had a chance anyway. Second pitch to Prawl is high and away for ball 2. Dittmer the 2-0 pitch. Ball 3. We're going to get another 3-0 count here to Logan Prawl.
Good breaking ball, just missed a little bit outside. Tad bit low, if anything.
Probably in take mode here. Tries to get a free base. And there it is. Oh, he calls it a strike. My apologies. He was a little delayed on that one. I wasn't sure. Looks good straight down the middle there for a first pit or first strike here. 3-1's the count. This one fouled back from Prawl. It's going to bring the count full, 3-2.
Battle here from Dittmer. Once again, I mean, he's got himself into some deep counts early, but he's found a way to get some weak contact. That Trey Schmidt one was weak contact, just went right back to the pitcher, and he couldn't hold on to it. But
yeah. Did the same thing the first at-bat. This one fouled away into right field territory, down the line, running for it, but that one's out of play as well. Did this the first at-bat. Obviously, he went down 3-0, fired a couple strikes in there, made some weak contact. The 3-2 pitch. Yep. And the ump's going to call a balk. Trey Schmidt's going to get his free base. Advance up to second on the balk.
Turn the shoulders just a tad bit too much.
Just a tad. And ball 4. It's going to be a walk. Trey Schmidt's going to advance up to 3 on the passed ball. Up to third, rather.
Every cleanup hitter and catcher, Chase Bean, coming up. It's a guy you want coming up with an RBI situation.
Yeah, he's got runners on the corners now. If you're Dittmer, you're trying to find control of your fastball now. You want to fire in some early strikes there instead of getting behind in counts. He's gotten behind in all 3 of the batters he's faced so far. So let's see if he battles back here. Runner going, Logan Prowl. And it's a double steal. Trey Schmidt scores from third, and Prowl gets all the way up to third on a ball that went out into the outfield. That's going to be the first run of the day for the Warriors.
Second that ball was thrown from behind home plate. Trey Schmidt took off. It ends up bouncing in the outfield. Prowl moves all the way up to third. It's a best case scenario right there for the Warriors.
Yeah, you see Logan Prowl take off, and as soon as that catcher throws that ball, you're running. He's very quick on those base paths too, so not a problem for him.
That one clips the outside corner, 1-1. A little bit high. Again, he falls down 2-1. You get another hitter's count here for Beam. Runner on third.
And that one's by the catcher. Logan Prowl is going to try to score from home, and he's got it. Second run in for the Warriors now. I think that's the 3rd or 4th wild pitch here from Dittmer. He's got to settle in. I guess the silver lining of that is he doesn't have anybody on base anymore. He can worry about the hitter.
Now thrown 22 pitches, trying to match Prowl. 23 in the first inning.
Another ball call there. I believe it's 3-1. It is. Three-one pitch here to Beam. Outside. Free base for Beam. Another walk allowed by Dittmer. That's going to bring up the first baseman, number 9, Jake Krieger. And we're going to get a mound visit here from Dittmer. Couple wild pitches there, 2 runs allowed now, a couple walks. What, 24 pitches now?
Jake Krieger's going to come up here. Another guy you want to come up to bat with runners on base for this Warriors team. Ferrari will come in, and Owen Ferrari will come in and run for Chase Beam, courtesy runner.
First pitch is a ball. Once again, Dittmer goes down early in the count.
That's the way he's fallen off the mound. That's part of the reason that everything's going low and away. Not getting the right push. Footing slipping a little bit.
That one, called strike, clips the outside of the corner there. 1-1, he evens it up.
A little delayed on the call. You gotta pay attention to it.
I was like, it looks like a strike. He doesn't call it. I'm like, all right, it's a ball. Oh, nope, here he comes with the strike call. So just got to give him a second, I guess. The 1-1 pitch inside, 2-1.
That was a strike.
I called it a strike?
He says it. He says it. He just a little delayed on the.
Can't hear him. Just
on the signal. I heard that one.
Oh, just me, I guess. That one was a ball.
That one missed outside.
Right. 2-2 here to Krieger. 1 out, bottom of the first. 2 in already for the Warriors. 2-2 pitch behind him. Couldn't get control of that breaking ball. Almost hit Krieger. Just curved kind of behind him.
I don't want to stick my butt out and try to let that hit me today. Too cold. Too cold to let that hit me today. Even if it's not a fastball, I don't care. It'll leave a nice welt.
Full count here to Krieger. The pitch. Weak contact, and it hits him, looks like.
He's out. He was out of the batter's box when it hit him.
Yep. It's going to be an out for Krieger.
I don't really know how you score that.
Happened the other day, too. I saw it happen. It was a professional game, but can't say I've ever scored that one. It's going to bring up number 1, Landon Richter. Still has the runner on first base for him. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, 2 in. Runner going.
Plenty of time. Ferrari stole that one with ease.
Ferrari. Well, it sounds about right that he's stealing bases then, huh?
Was a called strike to Richter. Jonas Buckholz waits on deck. Ripped down a line. Nice catch.
It was in and out of the glove of the left fielder. And Richter is going to walk up to second base with a stand-up double. RBI. Ferrari scores on that one. Thought he had that one in the glove. I think it might have fell out when he fell down.
Just lost control going to the ground. That's a tough play, and especially, I mean, can't always get your footing on the soft ground like this. Kind of looked like he's stuck in the mud when he first started to run. Waupun extends their lead to 3-0, and Buckholz comes up, and he's going to fist one out to left field. That's going to score another one.
Krieger fast, or I'm sorry, not Krieger. Richter fast around those bases. He's going to score no problem. And it's going to keep running. Buckholz makes it to third base. He gets tagged. That's going to be the third out of the inning. A little sloppy there. Overslid second base, had to get up and ran to third base. Anyway, that's it. Waupun Warriors score 3 here in the bottom of the first. We're going to take a quick break here back on Jeff's live stream after these ads.
And Addison Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. As a graduate of Oakfield High School, Terry proudly supports Oakfield Athletics. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holds Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for contaminants and minerals, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Welcome back here to the Gus in Waupun, Wisconsin. The Warriors jumping out to an early first inning lead, 4-0. Top of the second here for the Vikings. They're going to look to add. David Dittner leading off, looking to add and help his own cause. First pitch from Prawl is an inside, ball 1. Oh, he called it a strike, clipped the corner there. He's really delayed on his calls. Second pitch. Strike 2.
Yeah.
And swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
1 and 2. Okay, so he did call the first one a ball. I just can't.
You can
see
hear
anything.
him yell it. It's a little delayed on the whole.
Take the headset off. 1 and 2 here at Dittmer.
Good waste pitch, trying to find that outside corner again with the breaking ball.
Up and in to Dittmer. Brawl's going to bring the count full. Dittmer let up 4 there in the first inning, so he's looking to try to get on base, help his team out. The pitch from Prahl fouled off.
Now I lost track of Dittmer's pitch count after the last inning.
So many things going on. We don't know how to score. 1 in, strike 3 looking for Dittmer. Prahl threw a breaking ball in there, low and away. It's a called strike 3. That's his second strikeout of the day.
Finally found that breaking ball, and it was a good one on the outside, outer half of the plate, just right at the knees. Good pitch from Logan Prahl.
Brings up number 9, the DH, Caden Kirsten. First pitch swinging, fouls that one back out of play. So many things going around here, chords, and then we're trying to figure out how to score the one, and we're all over the place up here in Waupun, but figured it out. Second pitch here to Kirsten. Ball outside, 1-1.
DHing for the shortstop, Cade Dellerwell.
Up and away there from Prahl. 2-1's the count here to Kirsten. Prahl fires that one in there. That was low, though, for a ball. 3-1. And a ball outside, a free pass for Caden Kirsten.
Freitag's going to come up, the first baseman, the runner on first. So runners so far in both innings for Denmark just haven't been able to push anything across.
It's kind of been the story of the games we've been at. You know, they've had base runners on the base. They just can't push them across, get them past that threshold. We'll see if Denmark tries to strike here. Obviously an early runner on, 1 out. Prahl the first pitch to Freitag. Strike 1, clip the outside of that corner.
Frame from Beam behind there. You can see his glove snap up and just a tad in.
That one's high. Beam pops up to catch it. Thinking about gunning the runner back at first. He doesn't take that big of a lead, though. 1-1 here to Freitag. Ball 2, that one just missed outside.
It's a really good breaking ball. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good eye from Jack Freitag.
Catching myself here waiting, making sure he's not going to call it a strike after I call a ball. Strike 2, fires it in there from Prahl. Evens the count back up at 2-2.
I'll do the hand signals. I can hear him yelling.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. I cannot.
Some Canadian scouts flying over.
Prahl checks the runner at first. The 2-2 pitch. This one's fouled away back behind the catcher. It's going to be out of play, though. Count stays at 2-2 here for Freitag. Freitag, the 8-hole hitter. After him is Caden Derricks. And then we're back to the top of the lineup with Eli Kapanos. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the second for the Vikings. The 2-2 pitch fired outside. Ball. The runner's going to advance to second. Throw down there from Beam, and he got him. Good throw from Beam behind the plate there. Caden Kirsten thrown out, trying to advance to second on the pass ball. Full count here, pitch to Freitag. Down the middle, fouled back.
Be an unconventional 3 up, 3 down here.
Unconventional is a way of looking at it.
Yeah.
The full count pitch, this one is fouled off into right field territory, but that one's going to be out of play too. Couple balls now out of play here. Go chase them down, have the kids go chase them down, bring them back.
Already got that one. We got speed over there. I
They're
saw
quick.
him have it already.
Prawl, the breaking ball to Freitag. He takes it, though, for ball 4. Another free pass allowed by Logan Prawl.
Interesting decision to throw a 3-2 breaking ball low and away.
Maybe thinks he can make him swing. He's got the base open now that the runner was caught stealing.
Not many guys have swung at the breaking ball yet today either. It hasn't had the best command.
Prawl checks the runner at first. He's safe back there. Up for the Vikings is their 9-hole hitter, number 13, Caden Derricks. First pitch is a ball inside. It's a productive at-bat there from Freitag. He fouled a couple off and obviously waited for the ball 4, took his free base. The 1-0 pitch, another ball inside. He's getting close to him there. It's 2 straight pitches that nearly clip him.
I don't think Derek's really cared if that one hit him. He didn't move at all.
He was stone cold. He was taking that one if it came in.
Prowl throws pretty hard. I wouldn't want to prowl fastball on a day like today. A little too cold to be getting hit like that with a fastball. Maybe a breaking ball would be okay.
Derrick steps back into the box. 2 down here in the top of the 2nd inning. 2-0 count. Pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Looked like Derricks was just watching that one all the way there. He had no intention of swinging. And this one, a softly hit ground ball to third base, but it gets by the third baseman. Freitag's going to stop at second. And Caden Derricks comes up in the column with a single.
Yeah, Buckholtz tried to catch that one off to the side. Needs to get his body in front of it and just took a little short hop, went right off the bottom of the glove, and ends up being I give him a hit for that. Would have been a tough play to throw him out.
Got a little momentum here for the Vikings now. 2 on, 2 out in the top of the 2nd. That brings up the 1-hole hitter, Eli Kapanos.
Struck out in his first at-bat.
This one a ball low and away.
Good block
from
back
Prawl.
there from Beam. Had his body in front of it, kept him in front of him.
I think if that one gets by, both the runners advance into scoring position. So it's a pretty crucial stop there.
Spiked fastball from Prowl.
The 1-0 pitch to Kapanos. Ball outside. Strike, I'm sorry. Gosh, I have to wait. 1-1, he evens the count up. He is so delayed on that. He gets me every time.
I gave you the hand
I know,
signal,
I know.
too. I told you.
I'm waiting now. I'm not calling him anymore. The 1-1 pitch. This one hits softly into right field. Runner's around third. He's going to move up to third. And the runner scores all the way from second. A 1 RBI single there from Eli Kapanos.
That's good hitting right there. Go with the pitch, hit it to right field. You know you're probably going to score one if you get it into right field. And Freitag comes around from second to score, and you move Derricks up to third. And Denmark's still threatening here.
Yeah, Denmark, you like to see him bat a little bit. They got one in now. Runners on the corners here for the 2-hole hitter, Braden Heesen. Prawl struggled a little bit this 2nd inning. Checks the runner at first, back in time safely.
That was close. That was a good pickoff play.
He's had a couple of those now that have been pretty close. He's been pretty accurate with them.
Prowl's got a pretty quick move. You can see off that back of that rubber real quick.
First pitch here to Heesen. Ball outside. 2 on, 2 out here in the top of the 2nd. Braden Heason looks to drive in another runner. He's got runners on the corners for him. Second pitch to him. Called strike. Clipped the outside of that corner.
I'm going to keep one headphone off so I can hear him.
That one looked like a strike.
I don't like the upward motion either. Go out.
He goes up with it. Takes a couple seconds and he goes up with it.
Hides it from us.
1-1 pitch here. Prahl tries to go off speed with it. Misses outside.
Prahl kind of in pitch count trouble here. He's already had 52 pitches early in this one.
He had 23 the first inning. Swing and a miss there from Heason. 23 the first inning, and now he's obviously got himself in a little bit of trouble here.
That's pitch 30 in this inning.
Ooh. The 2-2 to Braden Heason.
It's a good 2-out rally from Denmark, though.
Yeah. Lose a little bit of momentum with the caught stealing there. The 2-2 pitch. This one's back to the second baseman. He's going to pick it up and throw it to first for the third out of the inning. A little bit of battle here upon the Vikings score one with 2 outs. Brings the score to 4-1. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these sponsors.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
PT Tire and Service is a family-owned business that invests in you and your family. From one family to another, safe travels and seamless automotive maintenance makes every trip a great trip. PT Tire and Service, serving Central Wisconsin with excellence for over 20 years. Call 920-346-TIRE for all your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon. No job too big or too small. PT Tire and Service in Brandon does it all. Call today, 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to the Gus. Going to have Hayden Reeder leading off for the Warriors. Giving up one in the last inning, a 4-1 lead now. He can hopefully here, Dittmer can try to get himself back into this one a little bit. He struggled in the first inning, finished strong in the first inning, but upon scoring 4, like to get that run back they gave up.
Yeah, Dittmer, he's also one that we talked about being maybe in pitch count territory trouble. He had quite a few in the first inning. I think you lost count of him. I wasn't sure.
From my count that I added up here, I'm pretty sure he was at 31.
31?
He was at 30, now he's at 31.
30 in the first inning, so he looks to battle here, except he goes down 1-0, fires back with a strike, 1-1.
It's hard to tell.
Oh, that umpire and I.
You're going to have a problem with him all day.
That one is a ball outside. 2-1 here to the 8-hole hitter, Hayden Reeder. He's obviously DHing for the left fielder, Landon Dirksen. 2-1 pitch. This one's sent back to the second baseman. Fields it cleanly, underhand toss to first, and that's the first out of the inning.
The way we ended the top half of the inning is the way we start the bottom half of the inning with a 4-3 putout.
Look at that. I feel like we have had quite a few of things like that this year. We've had a bunch of 6-3 putouts in a row that we talked about the other day. A couple 4-3s now back to back. It's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter Graham Gopalin. His first at-bat of the day for the Warriors. Dittmer firing in there for a first pitch. Ball. That one was not a strike.
Low.
Yes.
Going to get binoculars up here.
I don't even know if binoculars would help. It's just
He's got them right there.
Dittmer with the pitch outside. 2-0 to Gopalin.
That being said, it's a good view. You really don't need the binoculars to tell, but so delayed that I can't tell if it's a strike. Hopefully, the umpire doesn't go back and watch this.
Sorry. I don't have a problem with your calls. I just have a problem with how delayed they are. Making me struggle up here.
Gopalin wanted to take a second, stepped out.
Third pitch to Gopalin. He swings through it for strike one.
It's a good attack pitch from Dittmer there. Attacking the outside corner with that fastball.
That has been, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, but that has been one thing that Dittmer's been good at. He's went down early in counts and he's gotten behind, but he has always battled back into him.
Missed away on that one. You don't want to try to get your bottom of the order. You should be trying to attack the fastball here with Gopalin, because you got Brian Ferris is a pretty good hitter coming up, and that top of the order for Waupun's pretty lethal.
The 3-1 pitch here to Gopalin is a ball up and away. Gopalin's going to get a free pass to first base, and that's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, number 5, Brian Ferris.
Ferris grounded in a 5-3 putout to start the game after getting up at a 3-0 count and hit a little chopper on a 3-1 pitch to third.
1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the second for Ferris. First pitch from Dittmer is a ball up and in. That one off the mask of the catcher. Foul tip back on him. 1-1.
Good decision from the umpire. Walk the ball out. Give the catcher a second or so to collect himself.
Those never feel good. You know, he's got all the protective gear on, but still a fastball coming at you off the tip.
They ring your ball. They ring the bell a little bit.
Yeah. The 1-1 here to Bryant. Gopalin on the move. The throwdown from the catcher. It's off target, and Gopalin with the stolen base. Or not. I'm not really sure what just happened there. Gopalin might have overran second. He thought he had to go back and ended up being tagged out there on second base, so that's going to be the second out of the inning.
He stole the base. The ball was thrown to the outside, and then he went back to the base, stepped on the base, took his foot off for half a second. They tagged him out.
That's the second out here for the Warriors. The 2-1 pitch here to Ferris. Strike call clips the outside corner, 2-2. Talk about an unconventional 3 up hit right here.
I don't know what happened there. I don't think Coach Hall's going to be too thrilled about that one. He didn't look too thrilled on third at that one.
Strike 3 called, strike 3 from Dittmer, and he battles back a 1-2-3 inning. We're going to head to the top of the 3. The Warriors have a 4-1 lead here. We'll be right back after these messages at Jeff's live streams.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we're with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store at the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here on Jeff's live streams. Tommy Benoffel will lead this one off. Logan Prowl still on the mound for the Warriors. Warriors have a game tomorrow, so you'd like to get a good outing out of Prowl, but he's already pretty deep in his pitch count, 54 pitches in, and clips one in on the breaking ball there for a strike.
That was a nice breaking ball there. Fell in for a strike. It was a thing of beauty watching that one come down. This one hit foul territory there in left field. Left fielder's not going to have a chance at it. Out of play.
Good start to this inning for Prowl. He hasn't had a ton of times where he got up and counts early. He already gets his guy in an 0-2 count and been awful.
That's what he needs from Prowl right now. Obviously, you mentioned the high pitch count. He needs to get some quick outs here, maybe a 1-2-3 inning from him. Advance him in this game a little longer. That one's going to be thrown inside. Looked like it almost clipped the hitter. Just missed him, though.
Good pick back there. Not like there's anybody on base, but nice pick back there by Beam. Spiked the fastball again. He spiked a couple fastballs today.
There's been a couple. Beam's had a couple nice stops, though. This one, a foul tip back to the backstop. Count's going to stay at 1-2 for Benotful. Prowl here with the 1-2 pitch. This one sent to the shortstop, fielded cleanly, throw over to first. And it's in time for out number one. Nice throw there from the shortstop on the Warriors. That is Brian Ferris. Looking for it there. There he is. Thank you.
Oh, we got a YouTube chatter. Love me a YouTube chatter. Grandpa Dave and Grandma Jacques. Way Uncle Zach and Aunt Meg watching Brian Ferris from Idaho. Yeah,
Hey,
Brian.
there we are. Brian Ferris made a nice play there at shortstop, so good to see you guys checking in the chat. For all our viewers out there, we like you coming in the chat. Say something. Who's your favorite player? Who are you rooting for? Where are you rooting from? As Prowl throws a first pitch strike there to Josh Gajewski. So, yeah, type something in that YouTube chat for us. We'll read it out here. This one fouled away back to the dugout there of the Vikings. 0-2 quickly from Josh Gajewski.
Prowl done a good job attacking the hitters early with the breaking ball and the fastball.
Yeah, he had a choppy last inning, so you like to see him attack here, try to make some quick outs.
Gajewski calls time. Takes a second. Got himself quickly into an 0-2 hole with Ozzie Enns on deck. Lined out to second his last time up.
1-2 pitch, fouled back and away. That one's out of play.
Good breaking ball. Had a good snap on the end. Kind of an excuse me swing there from Gajewski to make sure he got a piece of it at least because it was going to be a strike.
Got to protect there on 1-2. Don't want to go down looking. This one a ball, low and away. Evens the count, 2-2. Watches that one goes by as it's low.
That one evens the count, 2-2.
Oh. I'm all over with my counts today. I just guess I can't keep track of them.
That's what I'm here for, to keep track
Yeah,
of the pitches and the counts.
That's why Justin's here. This one's a well-hit, nice ball down to left center field. Center fielder getting under it, and it's a catch for out number 2. That was catch by number 14, Trey Schmidt. He's playing center today. That one was well hit there from Gajewski. Just held up there too long for him, and Trey Schmidt was able to get under it. Here we go. Lisa Colombo, hope I'm saying that right. He's cheering for Kay Delaware from Appleton. Go Denmark. Aunt Lisa and Uncle Bill. So there you go. A little more YouTube chatter for you guys out there. This one's Ozzie Enns. He steps up to the bat.
Another spiked fastball from Prowl.
The 1-0 pitch. Enns gets a piece of this over to the shortstop there. He spikes it in the dirt, and first baseman can't scoop it. Ozzie Enns is going to get on base from the throwing error there. That one, Brian Ferris, he kind of spiked that one into the first base.
I'm going to give you my pet peeve. One of my biggest pet peeves is set your feet. Ferris never set his feet, ran into the throw, and just spiked it in the dirt.
That one especially hurts here for Prowl as he's trying to get these quick innings with that pitch count getting up there. It's going to bring up the pitcher, David Dittmer. They had some two-out success last inning. They're going to try to replicate it here. Dittmer trying to help out his own cause. Obviously, he let up 4 in the first inning. 1, 2, 3 last inning.
Quick first pitch strike from Prowl.
Outside, Beam's going to check the runner at first. He's back in time. Dittmer's second appearance of the day. He struck out looking first time up to bat. Here's the pitch, breaking ball fired in there for a ball. That one looked good to us from up here. Said no, maybe it was high.
Tad bit high.
Nonetheless, 2-1 here to Dittmer. Prowl fires. Takes that one outside, 3-1. Now you get into a little bit of trouble here again. You don't want to give another 2-out rally. They were able to score 1 last inning doing that. Azien's on first base, takes his secondary lead. Strike 2, fires it in there, clip the inside corner, and we're going to get a full count here to David Dittmer.
He's trying to help his own cause. Ellen missed away.
Ball 4, and we got 2 runners on again.
Every inning so far, Denmark's attemptively gotten 2 runners on every time.
Yeah, the problem hasn't been getting people on base, that's for sure. We've seen that a couple games this year where teams haven't been able to produce those base runners, but Denmark's done a nice job of getting runners on base. This one's fouled off into left field territory, out of play. I feel like we've said that quite a bit today. They're all over chasing these balls. Up to bat for the Vikings is number 9, Caden Kirsten. He's the DH today.
4-1 lead for the Warriors, tying run at the plate. Yeah. Again, another 2-out rally coming here from Denmark. They did it last inning, and they're trying to do it again here.
That one fouled off out of play from Kirsten.
Right off the screen and right back into play.
Quickly down 0-2. 2 on, 2 out here. Top of the third inning.
I'd like to see the game changer. See how close I am on pitches. I got to be close. Maybe give or take a couple. I'm probably pretty close.
This one straight up the middle. Stopped there by the shortstop, but he isn't able to get in second on time. That's going to be an infield single there from Caden Kirsten.
It's a good stop from Brian Ferris. He prevented a run there. That run was going to score. Coming around third, it would have been Ozzie scoring. And you stop that one, you prevent the run. Now you got the 8-hole hitter Jack Freitag coming up.
Yeah, it was a nice diving play there from Ferris. He just wasn't able to get up in time to tag second base. It would have been the force, but nonetheless, he did save a run there. Freitag watches the first strike go by, goes down 0-1. Takes a ball, evens it up, 1-1. Bases loaded for him here. He's the go-ahead run and batting for him. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Pitch swings at that one. He looked very ahead of that one. Kind of a swing and a miss. Looked a little silly on that one. And down 1-2.
Butt came way out, just missed it.
This one's fouled back. Out of play.
A massive lead at second base. He was pretty much halfway to, or probably over halfway to third base on that lead. You can see it on the camera there. He was way off the base. He still way is off the base. He's almost even with the shortstop.
And strike 3, swinging. Jack Freitag goes down swinging. Little trouble there from Prawl. Loads the bases, but he doesn't let any in. We're going to be back after these ads. We'll come back in the bottom of the third.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's log cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The outdoor
Welcome back here to the Gus in Waupun, Wisconsin. This matchup between the Warriors and the Vikings. Bottom of the third here, we're going to get the two-hole hitter for the Warriors, number 14, Trey Schmidt. He looks to extend the lead for the Warriors. They've got a 4-1 lead right now. Justin, how do you think this game's going so far?
I could say a comedy of errors. I mean, there's been some oddities and so far today, but Waupun doing a good job stranding runners for Denmark. Denmark just can't seem to get a timely hit. They've stranded, I think that would be 1, 2, 4, 7 runners so far on base today. Obviously, they've only scored 1 run, but they could be winning this game if they weren't stranding as many. But the Warriors haven't really stranded anybody on base. They had Gopal and had an error at the end of that, and now you're going to have Trey Schmidt to lead off, who singled and scored the last time he came up.
Yeah, he made it all the way around the bases on that productive first inning for the Warriors. They scored 4. Dittmer remains on the mound for the Vikings. Throws a first pitch strike in there. The 0-1 pitch here from Dittmer to Schmidt. Missed outside. Puts that one in the same spot. 2-1 now to Trey Schmidt.
I think that's going to be the day for Logan Prowl. I see someone warming up at the bullpen over there.
He was pretty high on pitches through 3.
That one clipped the outside corner.
The 1-2 here to Trey Schmidt. Ball outside. Again, make sure, leave some comments in the YouTube chat there for us. Who you're rooting for, who's your favorite player, where you're from, anything you want. Sorry, the last one was the third ball, so that's going to be a free pass there from Trey Schmidt. It's the story of my day so far, getting the counts wrong, huh?
We'll get there.
Oh, scoreboard operator's fault, huh?
He's eating down there, that's why.
That's why. In steps the pitcher, Logan Prowl.
Tried to lay it on a bunt. Just missed.
Little dribbler in foul territory there, first base line. Prowl takes second, steps back into the box. Dittmer with the breaking ball. Doesn't come down enough, though. That's a ball up and away. Well, up middle.
Probably only maybe second or third breaking ball he's thrown all day. Hasn't thrown a ton of them.
That one looked like it broke a little bit. It was just way too high to even be considered a strike. This one's going to be a weak pop fly up in the shallow infield. First baseman stays under that one, and that's going to be the first out of the inning for the Vikings.
Beam will come up. He walked and scored his first time up.
The 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Warriors, they all scored their first time up. So a lot of productivity here from the top of the lineup. Chase Beam tries to look to continue that. Dittmer's going to check the runner at first. He's back in time. Strike one, clips the outside of the zone there. Jake Krieger on deck for the Waupun Warriors. Dimmer the 0-1 pitch. Beam swinging at that one. Missed it, 0-2. Trey Schmidt takes his lead there at first. Dittmer checks him. He's a speedy runner out there, so you don't want to give him free passes. Don't want to let him run around your bases. That one's going to be a ball outside. Evens the count at 2-2. Oh, sorry, 1-2. Ugh. This one right back where it came from. Beam up the middle for a base hit. Trey Schmidt's going to round two, headed to 3. And he's in there standing up. A nice piece of hitting there from Beam. Takes it back to the outfield over the pitcher's head. He's going to advance the runner to 3rd. It's going to bring up Jake Krieger with runners on the corners. Beam's going to head out here, a courtesy runner for him.
Owen Ferrari's going to come in already with a stolen base today. As he ran for Beam the first time, Beam walked.
Krieger, the first time he was up, he had that little dribbler that ended up hitting him while he was out of the box, so he was called out on that.
Last time Denmark was in this situation, they ended up throwing down a second, and Schmidt ended up scoring on that, so be interested to see if they would throw down again.
You got to think Ferrari takes off eventually here. There he does. Throw down to second base is offline. He's going to come back home with it, and there it is. Trey Schmidt takes home on the stolen base from Ferrari. Way to call that one, huh, Justin?
Kind of pretty much, that was pretty obvious that was going to happen. And the second that ball gets spiked in the dirt like that, too, on the throw, that hop and the turf, you're not going to have enough time as a second baseman to make that throw, and the Warriors are going to score again and make it 5-1.
Just beautiful execution there from him. Waits for the pitch. Ferrari takes off. This one's in.
Now it almost got him. Rush back pitch a little bit. Krieger stepped away from a plate a little bit more after that one.
That one was up and in on him. A little heat check. This one's fouled off down the first base line.
That one probably didn't feel great off the end of the bat.
Got to pretty much hit it perfect for anything to feel great when it's this cold out.
Yeah, it's got to be perfect.
This one's thrown outside. Ferrari's going to advance to 3rd on the, couldn't find the pitch. The catcher couldn't, and Ferrari advances to 3rd on that.
Kind of spiked that one a little bit in the dirt.
All right, so Jake Krieger started this at bat with runners on the corners. Now it's 2-2 to him, and he's only got a runner on 3rd. Obviously, Trey Schmidt came around and scored earlier. 2-2 to Krieger. This one he swings on. It's going to be a shallow pop fly into center field.
That's going to bleed.
Ooh.
Leads its way on down, and a run will score.
Just a bleeder there from Krieger into shallow center. Center fielder couldn't get to it, and Ferrari, as soon as he saw it hit the dirt out there in center field, he came home and scored on that one.
Warriors doing some damage with one out. You got Landon Richter coming back up. Richter scored in his first at-bat with a double that was kind of a flare. Check on Krieger over there. He ain't going anywhere yet. Bond makes it 6-1 now.
Dittmer had that little bounce back inning there in the second, going 1-2-3 after the error from Graham Gopalin on the base paths, but seems to be struggling early here in the 3rd. Called strike one there on Richter. Dittmer throws this one low and away for a ball. 1 on, 1 out, 2 in here in the top of the third for the Waupun Warriors.
Not a ton of hard contact today by either team. Really, it's been a lot of flares and just have gotten your ways walks. Nobody's really pieced one up yet today.
Yeah, a couple walks allowed from both pitchers now. It's a lot of the base runners for both teams. Dimmer checks on the runner, and he's got him in a pickle there now. Krieger's in a pickle down the baseline, and he's going to get tagged out there for the second out of the inning.
Second base running error, almost a third base running error for the Warriors today.
A nice move there from Dittmer. Krieger didn't react in time and get him in the pickle.
Early in the season, you'll have those happen, the base running errors. It does happen. He obviously didn't see that pick-off move. It was a good pick-off move there from Dittmer. Just catches Krieger and 2 outs, and Richter up with a 2-1 count.
The 2-1 pitch here to Richter. Ball away. 3-1 a hitter's count for him. This one fired in there, fouled back. Full count here to Landon Richter. Stepped out of the box there, shaking his head. I think he wanted to piece that one up. I think he got under it, went back, and he steps back in there. Full count. See what he does here. This one thrown in a strike 3, foul tip into the glove of the catcher. That's the third out, but the damage is done. 2 more score for the Waupun Warriors. We'll be back here in the top of the 4th on Jeff's live streams.
Is just around the corner. Now is the time to go to the Rock and use the indoor simulator to be prepared. Call to set up a tee time for an hour. Hang out at the bridges at the Rock before or after the simulator. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation for the simulator or call. Better yet, swing out to the bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help you get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, Marf. 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. Did you know we do all kinds of metalwork? We offer a variety of decor available for purchase from other businesses. Designs range from holiday decor to sports to hobbies. Finished items can be wall hangings, outdoor garden decor, coffee tables, and so much more. If you're looking for address plaques, property signage, or awards plaques, King can make them. These are highly customized and durable products with your own street number, name, or event. A variety of fonts are available, and we can add our automotive-grade paint in a custom color, suitable for indoor or outdoor uses. Pricing varies. Call Joe Barnes at King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Welcome back here to Waupun, Wisconsin. We're at the Gus for this matchup between the Warriors and the visiting Denmark Vikings. We're going to get a pitching change for the Warriors. In is the lefty, number 18, Landon Larson. The Warriors obviously have a 6-1 lead here over the Vikings. They scored 4 early in the first inning, 2 there in the third. Had a quiet second inning, but nonetheless, they find themselves up 5. Top of the 4th, the Vikings try to close that deficit out a little bit. Up for the Vikings is their 9-hole hitter, number 13, Caden Derricks. He's going to step into the box here in a second. Beam going out there to check on Larson, say, hey, you got this. Give him a little words of encouragement. I was informed he's only a sophomore. So sophomore lefty on the bump there for him. Derek steps in. First pitch, fires it in there for a strike. Going sleeveless today, Justin, he is.
Everybody,
Yeah.
both pitchers going sleeveless.
A little cold out there for that, but here's the pitch. Looked like he called that one low, 1-1. About the same spot as he threw the first one. That one must have just been a little lower. Derrickson, his first at-bat, he singled. He was stranded on the base paths, though. 2-1 to him now. Strike two, clips the top of the zone there. Evens it up at 2-2 here for Derricks. That one thrown outside. It's going to bring it to full. And strike three. Derricks goes down looking. Larson comes in his first at-bat. Strikeout. Nice start for the sophomore.
Now batting, center fielder, number 21, Eli.
That's going to bring up the center fielder, number 21, Eli Kapanos. He's the leadoff hitter for the Vikings. And if you're looking for a time to get started, to be now, top of the fourth, they're down by 5. They're looking to get something out of their leadoff hitter here. Larson misses the first one. A ball. This one misses just outside. Quickly Larson goes down 2-0. This is Eli Kapanos' third plate appearance of the day as he follows that one off down the first base line. First time up, he came out swinging for a strike 3, struck out. Second time was in the second inning, and he had a single. So 1 for 2 on the day with a strikeout and a single. Larson comes set. The fourth pitch. This one's also fouled off down the first base line. That's going to even the count at 2-2. Outside there from Larson, full count again to Eli Kapanos. Nice battle from both of them here. Larson went down early 2-0, fires back with 2 pitches in there, follows him off by Kapanos, and now it's full. This one straight back up the middle for a base hit. Eli Kapanos takes that one back down the middle. Little life here coming from the Vikings, a 1-out single.
Everything they've done is mainly been with 1 to 2 outs. They've stranded runners every single inning, so. Banapful.
It's going to bring up number 11, Braden Heesen. First pitch to him. Misses low and in.
Yeah, spiked that one in the dirt.
Heesen's 1 for 2 on the day. He had a single back in the first. I'm sorry, a double back in the first, and he grounded out to the second baseman in the second inning. Takes that one outside. 2-0 to Heesen here. He's got Kapanos on first base.
7 runners left on base so far for Denmark.
Runner going, Kapanos the throw down. Not in time. Kapanos slides in there with a stolen base.
good throw from Beam, just good throw from Beam, just a one hopper, second baseman and shortstop. Couldn't figure out who was getting there first. Prowl playing short now.
That one missed low and away. 3-1 here to Heesen. He's obviously got Kapanos in scoring position now. He's looking to put a barrel on one. That he does. Just a slow chopper back to the pitcher. He fields it. Throws to first cleanly. That does move Kapanos up to third now. 2 outs here in the top of the fourth.
Heesen grounds out to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. Bringing up number 20, Tommy Benefo. On deck, number 8, Josh.
Kapanos now on third. That's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter Tommy Benefo. Benopful. That's it. Benopful. Benopful's 0 for 1 on the day. Last inning, he grounded out to the shortstop. He did have a walk back in the first. Takes a ball inside there. 2-0 to him now. Larson's done a nice job of battling here coming into the first inning. Came out, struck the first batter out. Obviously let Kapanos on there with the single, but comes back to make the out last time. Called strike there to Benopful.
20th pitch of the inning so far already for Larson.
This one, a slow chopper back to second base. Fields it cleanly, throws to first for the third out of the inning.
8th runner of the game stranded for Denmark.
That's kind of the story of their game so far. Anyways, we'll be back in the bottom of the fourth after these messages here at Jeff's live streams.
Born from a single retail project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. Retail is changing, and it's changing fast. No matter where you are, what you do, or how you sell products to your customers, we are with you every step of the way to lay the groundwork for whatever lies ahead. Building trust through results, and our commitment to provide a customer-driven experience without question. With 4 generations at the foundation of WDS, we've built a reliable client base and a passionate team to bring big-time experience, commitment, and satisfaction to your next project. Because we are built to build better.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to Waupun, Wisconsin. We're at the Gus between this matchup between the Warriors and the visiting Denmark Vikings. 6-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Fourth inning? Fifth inning?
Fourth. Bottom 5.
Bottom 5.
No. Bottom 4. Bottom 4.
Okay. Bottom 4. Did we get a pitching change here?
Yep, Caden Kirsten's up on the mound.
Caden Kirsten, thank you.
Buckholz comes up to start the inning. And rips a grounder to short, on to first, in time. A 6-3 putout to start the inning. 1 pitch went out for Caden Kirsten in his first pitch of the game. Or 2 pitches.
It's a quick out there from Kirsten. It's going to bring up number 25, Hayden Reeder, the DH. The 1-0 here to Reeder. Comes back up to the shortstop, fumbles with it, throws over to first base, gets him in time. Another 6-3 put out here. Nice job from the shortstop there to recover from his fumble with the ball and end up picking up the throw, making a good throw, and still getting the out.
I don't know what else we got. You got two. Yep, that's Dimmer. 9, Caden Kirsten. 9, Caden Kirsten.
Kirsten fires it in there. Fouled back, 1-1. This is the pitcher now in the sophomore, number 18, Landon Larson. He's batting 9 now. Takes out Gopalin. He had the running error on the base paths in second a couple innings ago. Larson takes that for a 2-1. Here comes the pitch from Kirsten. Larson swings at that, follows it back, evens the count 2-2.
No, the first one I think was a ball. And the next one was the same thing, ball and a
2-2 pitch here from Kirsten. Fires it in there. Strike 3. Landon Larson goes down looking, and that's going to be the third out of the inning. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after these ads on Jeff's live stream.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Looking for something special in your child's education? The choices you make for your child today will impact their future forever. At CWC, we provide a Christ-centered education that shapes students academically, spiritually, and personally. From our exceptional elementary and middle schools to the academic rigor of life-enriching programs of our high school, CWC offers a place for students to grow and thrive. Our approach integrates faith into every subject, helping your child see the world through God's eyes. To learn more or schedule a visit, go to wearecwc.org.
Welcome back here to Waupun. We are back. Wanted to recap last inning for you. Caden Kirsten came in for the Vikings. He had a 1-2-3 inning, 2 shortstop putouts, and then the looking strike 3 to end the inning there. It's going to bring up the top of the order Warriors next time they're up. Landon Larson now, he struck out to end last inning, but he's going to come up back on the bump here for the Warriors. Faces the 3-4-5 hitters for the Den Vikings. Fixing these cameras again a little bit, so bear with us. Had some problems today, a couple technical difficulties.
We get a little bit of lag every once in a while, trying to fix that.
It happens, first couple games here in the baseball season, we're moving to different places, figuring everything out, so.
We'll get it figured out tomorrow.
That's right. We are back here again at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, just reminding you. Pregame should be live 9:45-ish. Landon Larson with the first pitch in. It's a ball inside to number 8, Josh Gajewski. Gajewski had a hard-hit ball out there to left center earlier in the game, just caught, but it's probably the hardest hit ball today that we've seen. I just want to call it strike, clips the outside of that, the outside corner of the zone, rather. Evens the count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Clips the top corner of the zone there for Larson. And just like that, Gajewski's down 1-2 in the count. This one fouled back from Gajewski. Count stays the same. Larson had a pretty efficient last inning. Started coming out with the K, and then he allowed a single. But after that, he was He put a put out himself and then got a put out from his second baseman. So 4 batters faced last inning coming in relief. This one gets by the catcher.
Thrown 26 pitches in relief so far.
Top of the 5th here, the Vikings got to get going if they want to catch them. They're in a 5-run deficit. That one, strike 3 looking. Josh Gajewski goes down. Landon Larson with his second strikeout of the day in relief.
Both looking.
Yeah.
Both of them were looking. Last 2 outs he got were both looking strikeouts. Or no, the first out of his outing was a looking strikeout.
Yes. Either way, 2 looking strikeouts for him in relief. Looking pretty good here. He obviously came in to relieve
Logan Prowl.
Logan Prowl early. He had 83 pitches, I think is what he ended with.
Speaking of Logan Prowl, how about one rip to him at short, and he'll make the play.
That was Ozzie Ends. Ground ball to the shortstop. Prowl picks it up, throws it over to first in time for the second out of the inning. It's going to bring up number 6, David Dittmer. His day is done for the Vikings on the mound, but he will remain in to hit.
Move to short.
This one's a bleeder out there in foul territory. No problem with the first baseman, and a quick 1-2-3 inning here from the Warriors. Time is running out for the Denmark Vikings. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on Jeff's live streams.
And Addison Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties, totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. As a graduate of Oakfield High School, Terry proudly supports Oakfield Athletics. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holds Realtor.
Welcome to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Market and Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Hello.
Come back here to Waupun at the Gus. Warriors lead 6-1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Brian Ferris, who moved to center field when Prowl came out to pitch, he will lead this one off. It's been a struggle today for Brian Ferris, 0 for 2.
0 for 2 with a backwards K.
Everyone a strikeout looking. On deck, you got Trey Schmidt, though. Trey Schmidt's been on base all 3 times so far today.
First pitch by Kirsten. Ball high.
Healthy cut there from Ferris.
Ferris, like you said, struggled today. He's going to have the count 1-1 now. It's Kirsten's first time facing Ferris. That one low, taken for a ball just over Kirsten's head on the throwback. Good thing there's nobody on base. Nothing hurt there.
Seen some oddities today so far.
We have seen a lot of different things going on today. First game of the season for the Vikings. Only the second for the Warriors. That's a ball there thrown in there. So, you know, these early games, you always get some weird things going on, some errors, some mistakes, but overall, it's been pretty good. This one's swinging fouled on the third base line. It's going to even it up full count here.
Nice move over there by Travis. Want to go right through his legs. Did a little splits to try to get out of the way. Another full count to Brian Ferris. He worked the tough one, 3-1 in his first at bat and hit it to a 5-3 ground out.
Takes that one low and away, though, for ball 4. Brian Ferris, his first time on base, comes via the free pass.
Walk by Ferris brings up number 14, Trey Schmidt. On deck, number 4, Logan Prowl.
Schmidt had a good day today. 3 for 3, 3 for 3 on base, 1 for 1 with 2 walks. And 2 runs scored. I gave him a hit. I'm generous. I'm a generous bookkeeper around here. We got taking some time to get going here. Ferris a threat to run always, and he's picked off at first base. Chance over to throw. He missed the throw. Overslids the bag. Here he goes on the way to third. And Brian Ferris dodges the tag, and he's safe at third.
Nope, says he got him there.
They're going to say he's out.
Bryant Ferris can't believe it. He doesn't think he was tagged at all. He's still standing on third with his hands up in the air. Umpire says, yeah, he was tagged. Third base coach out there, he's talking to him.
And Travis still arguing with the umpire. They're going to say he's out. Maybe he's trying to say he was out of the baseline? I don't think he was out of the baseline.
Got to be honest on that one. I was trying to fix the book over here. I kind of missed it.
So there was a pickoff attempt, and Ferris was caught leaning, and throw on to seconds was spiked in the dirt and missed that one. Then Ferris overslid the bag, had to move on to third, and they say that he got him on the back of the jersey, and Dittmer looked to be kind of slower getting up, and he may have hurt his shoulder a little bit, but he is all right, going to stay in the game. But another base running error from the Warriors.
I've had a couple of those today. I feel like we've said that multiple times. Gopalan, obviously, we had the weird thing out there at second base. It looked like he was trying to run back to first base. He got tagged out. Now Ferris tagged out there at third. Trey Schmidt's still up to bat here. Fouls that one off, brings the count even at 1-1. Larson had a very productive first. I'm sorry, not Larson. We're at Kirsten. Kirsten had a very productive first inning here for the Vikings with going 1-2-3 with a strikeout.
Only throwing 8 pitches as well in that first inning.
Here comes the third pitch of this at-bat. Trey Schmidt takes this one, ropes it into left field for a single. Trey Schmidt, nice piece of hitting there. He's going to continue his streak. Rounds first hard. Thinks about going to second. Left fielder gets the ball in time. And Trey Schmidt singles to left field.
Been on base all 4 times today. Prowl's going to come up here. Prowl's in line for the win.
Yeah, Prowl had a nice outing there. He struggled a couple times, but overall only let 1 in.
Oh, no. I didn't know he only had to go 4. First pitch, a strike to Prowl. Another check on the runner. Good move from the lefty there on the mound, Kirsten.
Oh, 1 to Prowl. Takes this one. And a nice diving catch. I thought he had it, made it into center field. I thought he dove for that one. Second base laid out for that one. Just over his glove, I think.
It went just over top of his glove. Prowl moves up on the throw 2 to second, so now you got both runners in scoring position for your 4-hole hitter, Chase Beam, coming up. Beam scored twice today with a single and a walk so far today.
It's not what you want if you're the Vikings here. You're obviously already down 5. You've only got 2 more chances to bat. Now you've got 2 runners in scoring position with only 1 out here.
Oh, and also technically the winning run is you got 5. They would have to score 5 runs in this inning, but you got to try to hold Waupun here.
The first pitch to Beam inside.
Like some sort of off-speed pitch there, coming from Kirsten.
Kirsten throws that one in there. It's going to be a ball high.
Look close.
The 2-0 pitch. Inside on Beam. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. You got to think Beam's got the red light here, 3-0, trying to get the bases loaded for the 5-hole hitter, Jake Krieger. Beam looked like he wanted to take that one for a ball and take his free base, but it was called a strike. Looked pretty middle to me up here. Nice battle there from Kirsten to throw a strike in there. Beam pops this one up. Shallow infield, the second baseman under it, and a nice, easy catch for him. That's going to be the second out of the inning. That brings up the 5-hole hitter, number 9, Jake Krieger. He looks to score these two in scoring position here. Doesn't want to leave any more stranded.
Waupun only stranded one runner today because they've been picked off or thrown out trying to get extra bases.
You got to think, what's worse, leaving the runners on or having them get picked off?
Picked off.
I suppose you get the outs, huh? Jake Krieger stepping in there. He takes the first pitch ball. That one's high for ball 2. He's got 2 runners in scoring position. 2 outs, 2 on. Bottom of 5 here in Waupun. The Warriors have a 6-1 lead over the visiting Vikings. Kirsten throws something off speed in there. Outside ball. Looked pretty good. Almost clipped the outside of the zone out there, but gets himself into another 3-0 count here. Battled back from it last time. Let's see if he does the same here. Fires that one, and that's inside, and he's going to load the bases. Jake Krieger, a 4-pitch walk for him. That's going to bring up number 1, Landon Richter, with the bases loaded.
Richter 1 for 2 with the double and a run scored so far. So I believe he's also got an RBI as well.
We're going to get a little bit of a mound visit here for Kirsten. 1-2-3 inning his first time out here. He's struggling a little bit now with the bases loaded. A little cold up here now, huh?
You're right next to a heater.
Right here.
It's probably not even on.
Put the hand by it a little bit. It's the window right here. It's blowing in. Doors open, window.
I'm really not that cold. I think it's kind of nice.
You're just over here sitting in your chair, your bag. You look comfortable.
I am. I'm leaned back in the chair, just making sure the stats are all right here. And bases loaded, 2 outs for Waupun. They've only stranded 1 runner today, so and Landon Richter with a couple RBIs already today. So this guy you might want up in the bottom half of the order.
And just like that, he gets a fly ball out to center field. Center fielder didn't have to move under it at all. He was just coming right to him. Third out of the inning, the Warriors leave 3, but they still have a 5-run lead here. We'll be back in the top of the 6th after these messages.
Hour with Jeff's live stream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless of where the viewer is located. If you'd like to join us as a sponsor to help us fulfill our purpose and mission, feel free to give me a call at 920-345-2066 or email me at livestreamjeff@gmail.com. I'd love to talk to you.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for contaminants and minerals, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
back here at the Gus. The Waupun Warriors lead this one 6-1. Chances running out here for Denmark. They've had a lot of chances. They've left a lot of guys on base. But Caden Kirsten, the pitcher, who came in relief for David Dittner, will start this inning off. It'll be a lefty-lefty matchup between Larson and Dittner, and Kirsten.
Larson's first pitch in there. It's going to be low and away for a ball. Larson, he's been pretty productive out there. His first inning, he allowed 1 hit, but it was a 4 batters he faced. In the last inning, he went 1, 2, 3. Kirsten takes this one over the shortstop. That's going to be a single from Kirsten there, trying to help out his own cause a little bit.
Second hit of the day for Caden Kirsten. Third time he's been on base. He's walked and singled twice now. And actually, we're going to see a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Number 15, Charlie Peterson.
Courtesy runner for the pitcher, number 15, Charlie Peterson.
It's going to bring up number 2, Jack Freitag. He's 1 for 2, or I'm sorry, 0 for 1 on the day. He had a walk back in the second, which he scored on. He's the only run for the Vikings today. He struck out swinging in the third. This is his third plate appearance. Takes a ball outside. Like you said, chances are running out here for the Vikings. If they want to keep in this game, they've got to get going.
Left 8 runners on base so far today.
Nice frame there from Beam, but it's still going to be a ball outside. No, this is top 6. Another ball there from Larson.
Should be 3-0, shouldn't it? Okay. I was like, I swear they're wrong. On
I was
the
like,
scoreboard.
don't ask me today. The amount of times I've been wrong.
And a 4-pitch walk.
4-pitch walk there for Jack Freitag, his second of the day. That's going to bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 13, Caden Derricks.
Fielder, number 13, Caden Derricks. On deck, number 21, Eli Capinos.
If you're Larson here, you think you want to battle and really attack Derricks because after him, you're back to the top of the lineup, and I don't think right now that's where you want to be. Larson, the first pitch to Derricks, throws it in there for a strike. Looked pretty good there. Like I said, he's going to want to attack Derricks here.
He's 1 for 2 with a backwards strikeout. Struck out looking and a single. Got left on third his last night, or up in the second inning.
He was the first batter Larson actually faced when he came into the game. Struck him out looking. 1-1 here to Caden Derricks. Strike 2. Nice pitch there from Larson. Way to challenge him here. 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the 6th. 6-1 lead for the Warriors. This one hit to the second baseman. He's going to try to turn 2, flips to the shortstop at 2, throws to first. In time, a double play from the Waupun Warriors, and just like that, the Warriors have 2 out, or the Vikings have 2 outs now.
The old 4-6-3 double play.
First double play of the game with as many base runners as you've seen. You'd think there'd be more opportunities for it at least.
Leadoff hitter Capinos will come up here. Still a chance to score a run for Denmark here and cut into the deficit a little bit.
Yeah, Capinos, he does have that runner on third, so any kind of base hit here will score him. Takes the first one, a ball. It's going to be 1-0. That one missed outside. 2-0 to the 1-hole hitter. Capinos, he's 2 for 3 on the day. Game into the day, he struck out, but he's had 2 singles after that. This one misses outside again. 3-0, and you're not sure if you're pitching around him or if you're getting nervous. I mean, he attacked Derek's last time, just missing him.
Just seems to be the way he's falling off the rubbers. Everything seems to be pushed outside at the moment.
That one fired in there for a strike, clips the edge of the zone. 3-1 hitters count here to Eli Capanos, his 4th at-bat of the day. And a ball outside. 5-pitch walk there from Capanos. 3rd time on base out of 4 appearances. That's going to bring up the 2-hole hitter, number 11, Braden Heason.
Number 11, Braden Heason. On deck, number 22, Tommy Benefeld.
Beam calling out the play. My guess is they would attemptably throw him out if he's going.
Runners on the corners here for Heason. Hits this one, a shallow fly ball into right field, but it's going to bloop for a single. And that's going to score the runner from third, a 1 RBI single for Braden Heason. A little life here from these Denmark Vikings. They cut the lead to 4.
Heason with an RBI single brings up number 2, Tommy Benefeld.
Benoppo will come up here, 6-2.
Benoppo looks to keep this their hope alive here for the Vikings. 2 outs, but 2 on for him. Takes the first one a ball from Larson.
Oh, and almost smoked on him. Almost hit him on the hands, just a bit inside.
Get a little of excitement out of the Vikings dugout out there. You hear him cheering, telling him to wear it. A little cold out for that.
Especially on the hands.
Pickoff runner on the second. Nice move there from Larson. Wasn't caught by him, but he was back in time anyway.
Off the hands of the second baseman there.
Tommy Benopful, this will be his 3rd pitch to him, 2-0 right now. Larson throws that one in there. That's going to be high and away. 3-0 count. Could get into some trouble here. You see Benopful walk and load the bases for their cleanup hitter, Josh Gajewski. There it is. And there it is.
Will walk for another 4-pitch walk.
And we talked about it earlier. Josh Gajewski, he's the one that hit the well-hit ball back there, obviously right under the center fielder, but he had a pretty nice hit.
Slow walk coming from Travis Hall out to the mound. Gajewski, the catcher, will come up. Enns is on deck. Tying run at the dish here. The way we thought Waupun has controlled the majority of this game, finally Denmark starts to get something going, and they got a chance here with 2 outs, and the majority of their runs have been scored with 2 outs.
Yeah,
as well.
both of them now have. They had that little 2-out rally back in the second that scored their only run of the day up to this point, and obviously now the run scored there on the single by Braden Heason. Bases loaded here with Josh Gajewski.
Be the second time, if Larson ends up getting the out here, it'd be the second time that Denmark has stranded the bases loaded today.
That'll be what, 11? 11 base runners stranded for him today if they do that?
Yes.
Yeah. Gajewski steps in here facing Larson. He's 0 for 3 on the day with a backwards K last time up. Takes that one for a first pitch strike.
Good
Nice.
bounce back pitch from Larson.
Yeah, you like him attacking here. Obviously, he had the 4-pitch walk last time. That's a second of the inning now. So if you can get ahead early in counts, it's going to benefit Larson. Second one throws it in there, and a swing and a miss from Gajewski. Quickly down 0-2 with the bases loaded.
Gajewski 0 for 3 today. He had one of the hardest hit balls of the day with that one to left center field that the center fielder grabbed.
That one was up and away for ball 1. Gajewski thought about it. He held back, though. 1-2 to him now. Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of 6. 4-run lead for the Warriors. The pitch outside. Nice take there from Gajewski. Evens the count 2-2.
Denmark's dugout's really into it now.
Got a little bit of momentum and livelihood from that dugout now, you know? Get the run in, cut the lead to 4, and all of a sudden they're up there chirping. There it is, swinging strike 3, and that'll end the inning for the Vikings. They get 1 in, but leave 3 stranded. We will be back here on Jeff's live stream.
Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to Waupun, Wisconsin. We're watching this matchup between the Warriors and the Vikings. The Warriors have a 6-2 lead over the Vikings here, bottom of the 6th. Kirsten's going to stay in the game here on the bump for the Vikings. You see the throw down there.
Buckholz will lead off this half.
This will be his 3rd plate appearance of the day. 1 for 2. He had a single back in the 1st. Grounded out to shortstop his 2nd time up. Warriors just looking to maintain or even add on to that 4-run lead that they've built themselves here. Vikings only have one more chance to try to catch up, so we'll see how they do that. Kirsten, the first pitch to Buckles. High for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Low, ball 2 for Kirsten. Nice take there by Buckles. This one's hit shallow center fielder. The center fielder goes under it rather, and that's a fly out. F8 for Buckles. It's going to bring him 1-3 on the day. It's going to bring up number 25, the DH, Hayden Reeder.
0 for 2 with 2 ground outs, one of the second baseman, one of the short so far for Hayden Reeder. Larson, the pitcher, on deck. Kirsten coming quick.
Kirsten, first pitch ball there, a little high. The 1-0 pitch, inside for ball 2. Couple batters in a row now. Kirsten goes down early in counts. That one's going to be outside. 3-0 to Hayden Reeder here.
Looking to get on base for the first time today is Hayden Reeder.
Kirsten fires that one in there for a strike. Reeder probably had the red light there. He didn't plan on swinging, so just give him one right down the pipe. Does the same thing there, and he takes it back to center field, and it's going to fall for a single. A 1-out single for Hayden Reeder, his first time on base today.
Continuing with the fact of not a whole lot of hard hits. Another one kind of fisted off the hands, finds its way into right center, and in no man's land, it's going to fall.
Little blooper out there. It's kind of been the story of the day for both of these teams when they've made contact with them. Up for the Warriors now, their 9-hole hitter, number 18, Landon Larson. He's the pitcher.
That now makes everybody for the Warriors has been on base today, except for Landon Larson because this is his first at-bat. Second at-bat?
Yep, second. He,
he
struck out looking last time. Landon Larson takes a first pitch strike. 0-1, he goes down. Reeder on first base. Kirsten checks the runner. The pitch outside, 1-1. Quiet day here in Waupun, Wisconsin. The 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss from Landon Larson. The 1-2 pitch here to Larson. Breaking ball, strike 3, looking his second of the day. Second out here for the Warriors in the bottom of the 6th. Up comes the 1-hole hitter, number 5, Bryant Ferris.
Second out for the Warriors, bringing up top of the order, center fielder, number 5, Bryant Ferris. On deck, number 14, British.
Ferris 0 for 2 with a walk so far today.
He also struck out looking earlier in the game. Some yelling there from the dugouts. Pumping up their guys. First pitch there to Ferris. Ball outside. Oh, sorry. Strike. What's new? Me messing up the calls today. 0-1 here to Ferris. Nice pitch again. Strike 2 on that one. That was pretty much same location from last one. Came right back to it, and Ferris just kept the bat on the shoulders there.
2 good breaking balls from Caden Kirsten.
Bryant Ferris goes down early, 0-2. See if he battles here. The third pitch. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike.
It was drop third strike, and he threw it to third because he thought it was just a strikeout. And
yeah, that was a little bit of...
It's an E3. That's an error on the catcher.
Drop third strike. You were waiting for him to throw it to first.
E2.
E2 there. He thought it was a drop third strike. We were all waiting for him to throw it to first. He ends up throwing it to third as if it was the end of the inning.
Well, he thinks because the first base is occupied, but with 2 outs when first base is occupied, it doesn't matter. It's a pop fly off the hands. First baseman coming in, almost made a nice catch there.
Slid for it on this turf out here. Just missed it, though.
Schmidt had a pretty good day today. He's up now. He's been on base all 4 times he's been up. Walked twice, and there was an error on one of them, but I said that he had a single on his first one, so we'll give him 2 for 2.
We're generous scorers out here at Jeff's live streams.
Oh, he advanced on an error. Yeah.
Swing and a miss there from Trey Schmidt. We had this problem the other day when Laconia game we were at. We gave him a hit, but apparently they were no hit after looking at the official stats.
That was a really good breaking ball right there from Caden Kirsten.
The 0-2 pitch, Trey Schmidt, swing and a miss, gets away. Another drop third strike, throw it on to first. Nice recovery there from the catcher for the third out of the inning. We're going to come back, top of the seventh. The Vikings look to close this 6-2 lead. This is their last chance. We'll be right back here on Jeff's Live Streams.
CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
The Rock Golf Club combines a great golf experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front nine play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
Welcome back here at the Gus. Going to start off this inning with Ozzie Enns, David Dittner, and then Caden Kirsten needing 4 runs here to send this one at least to the bottom of the 7th. They had their chance in the last inning. They left the bases loaded for the second time today, did Denmark.
Yeah, you kind of get the heart of the lineup here for the Vikings. So 4-run deficit here, top of 7. Just try to get some base hits and try to score some of those runners when they're on base, because that's been the story of the day for them, really. I think it's 11 now. 11 runners left on base. So see if Ozzie Enns can start picking it up here. First one is a swing and a miss. Larson stays out there on the mound for the Warriors.
Enns 0 for 3, reached on an error by the shortstop Brian Ferris. Spiked one in the dirt on the way to first.
Larson low on that one. Evens up the count 1-1. Again, we appreciate all you guys out there watching from home. Leave us some YouTube comments. We'll be back here tomorrow in Waupun again for a 10 o'clock game. Pre-game starts at 9:45. You get Justin Schwartzmiller and myself, Makai Ackerman, again. The 1-1 pitch here. Ozzie Enns takes a ball outside.
For those who don't know, Jeff had shoulder surgery. He's doing well. He had rotator cuff surgery on Monday, I believe. He's doing all right. Everything, I'd say, was a little sore today, but he looked good and he was in good spirits.
Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesday, because we did the
Tuesday. We had the,
game.
yep. But, yep, Jeff said he's doing good, and obviously he's still trying his best to be a part of these games with us. He's constantly sending emails and fixing the presentations and doing what he's doing from home, and it's great to have him. He's recovering well. 3-1 now here. Ozzie Enns takes ball 4, and that's the first base runner on there for the Vikings. It's going to bring up number 6, David Dittmer. He started his day on the bump. He is 0 for 2 with a backwards K. He also walked back in the 3rd or 4th inning, looks like. Larson with a ball outside. We're going to get a mound visit quick. Catcher's going to come in and talk with Larson. Calm him down a little bit, calm the nerves. You know, he's got a 4-run lead. He's got a little bit of cushion there for him, so he's just got to find his stuff, throw it, and throw some strikes here. Let his defense make the plays. Dittmer steps back in. The 1-0 pitch coming from Larson. Strike one, clips the inside corner there, evens the count 1-1. Ozzie ends on first base for the Vikings. He walked last at bat. The 1-1 pitch thrown outside. Nice stop there by Beam. Nice way to get out of his stance there and catch that one. If that advances, the runner gets to second there, so way to get up and get that ball. 2-1 here to Dittmer. Swing and a miss on a strike right down the middle. Evens the count 2-2 for Larson. Nice battle here. Dittmer hits this one soft contact out to shallow right field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Just like that, nobody out. 2 runners on here for this Vikings squad. He's going to bring up number 9, Caden Kirsten, help out his own cause on the mound here.
Interested to see how long Coach Travis Hall, obviously they got a game tomorrow. He's going to be probably lenient with Larson here. I don't know how lenient he will be.
Obviously it's tough because, oh gosh, don't forget me now. Prawl, he had he only pitched 3, I think. 3 innings because he was at 83 pitches through 3, so his day was kind of cut short with the high pitch count here, so you went to Larson back in the 4th. You're looking at him close this one out here in the top of 7. Meanwhile, that one's hit back. Shortstop doesn't field it. And a no-out single there from Caden Kirsten loads the bases for number 2, Jack Freitag.
3rd time today the bases have been loaded for Denmark. They have not scored a run with the bases loaded. That one right there that's a turf hop. I call that a turf hop. It took a tough hop. Prowl tried to snag it, just couldn't get a hold of it. I got nobody out, and the bases loaded, tying run at the dish.
And we get a balk. It's going to score the runner from 3rd and move the other 2 into scoring position. Just like that, the deficit here for the Vikings is 3. Freitag 0 for 1 on the day with a K. He does have 2 walks, though. Larson throws that one in there for a strike. 6-3 here, top of 7. Nobody out, 2 on for the Denmark Vikings. The 0-1 pitch here, swing, and it's back up the middle into center field. That's going to score 1. He's rounding 3rd. It's at 3rd. And he's going to run to 2nd. That's going to be, I believe it's a single, and then he advances on the throw.
It's a good, it's a good throw in from Brian Ferris in center to hold the runner at 3rd, but at that point also, then now you're moving that runner up, and Travis Hall is going to take the slow walk out now with your tying runs on 2nd base now. And nobody out.
It's been the story of the game for the Vikings that they've left these runners on, but now here, early here in the top of the 7th, we've got 2 that scored.
I think we're going to see Jake Krieger come in here maybe. Nope, I think Beam's going to take the stuff off, and he's going to come in and try to shut it down. Jonas Buchholz will move to catcher.
We're going to let them get this one sorted out. We're going to take a quick ad. We'll be back after this.
Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class buildings and canopies. In fact, there are thousands of them in use across America and in the Caribbean. We have also produced and developed many other steel products for use in retail, commercial, and industrial applications, such as building fascia, loading racks, wall panel systems, and much more. Our design record attests to our dedication to quality and customer satisfaction. King Manufacturing, from design to completion.
Call PT Tire and Service in Brandon, the automotive experts. Beat the Wisconsin snowfall. Stay charged this winter. PT Tire and Service, full service, batteries and wipers available on site. Call 920-346-TIRE. Put Christmas lights on your tree this holiday season, not your dashboard. Call PT Tire and Service to get those lights in the right place. Over 20 years in business and ready to service your automotive needs. PT Tire and Service, Brandon, 920-346-TIRE.
Born from a single project, WDS Construction has evolved into a nationwide general contractor and construction management company. But we're so much more than that. The cold storage industry is experiencing high demand and low capacity. WDS is building goodwill from the ground up through customized solutions. WDS is committed to outservice the competition and overdeliver for customers. A client-driven experience without question. Today, we're driven to be better in order to build better.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for contaminants and minerals, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Terry Holds and Addison Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. As a graduate of Oakfield High School, Terry proudly supports Oakfield Athletics. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holds Realtor.
Welcome back here to the Gus. Your changes you have here for the Warriors. Beam moves from behind the dish to on the bump. Buckholz from third to behind the dish. Schmidt from left field will come in and play third, and Larson from the bump will move to left field. Nobody out. And 2 runners on, tying run on second base. Bottom of the order, Caden Derricks will come up. Derricks 1 for 3 on the day with a single, a backwards K, and a 4-6-3 double play he hit into.
Yeah, this could get really bad for the Warriors here. Obviously, you get past Caden Derricks, but then you get back to the top of that lineup and you get Eli Kapanos, and he's 2 for 3 on the day with 2 singles and a walk. Beams coming in here, tries to shut him down. First pitch is going to be high. Derricks takes it for a ball. Nobody out, 2 on for Caden Derricks here, top of 7. Throws that one in there for strike 1. Evens the count 1-1.
Time for the batter. Beam took a little bit too long for Derricks. He wanted to take a step out.
Takes a step out, regroups himself. It also gives Beam a time to regroup himself. Here he comes with the pitch. 1-1 pitch high for ball 2.
A walk isn't necessarily a bad thing in this situation either.
A walk allows you to have that force at 2 for an easy, 6-4-3 double play, something like that.
Yes, with the top of the order coming up, it's not ideal with nobody out, but.
Oh, nice off speed there from Beam. Throws it in there for a strike, 2-2. Nice break on that pitch there. The 2-2 pitch to Derricks. Strike 3. Derricks goes down looking. His second K of the day. 1 out here still. Back to the top of the order, though, for the Vikings. Eli Kapanos comes up.
Kapanos being 2 for 3, but 2 for 3 with also a walk. Got stranded on third last inning.
1 on, 2 out. 1 out, 2 on. Kapanos fouls this one back. It's a big strikeout there from Beam.
Heason will come. Heason's on deck. Not a ton of changes came from the side of Denmark today. They actually just rotated players.
Yeah, their batting order stayed the same throughout the day. Can't say the same for the Warriors. Second pitch here, low for a ball. Going to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 pitch here to Kapanos. Strike clips the inside corner. Nice pitch there from Beam, and just like that, Kapanos goes down 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing, and it's a soft hit down to third base. Fielded it cleanly, throws it, and it can't be picked up. Scooped at first base there. The runner's going to score from third. And then we have a throwing error from the first baseman back to home plate. The runner all the way from second scores, and Kapanos gets to second. They just tied this game.
That's almost one where you think Trey Schmidt should put it in the pocket and just leave it. But a throwing error bounced the ball to Krieger. Krieger couldn't get a hold of it, and he throws it home and completely wide of Jonas Buchholz, and awareness from the base runners to score. And all of a sudden, Denmark comes all the way back and ties it in the top of the seventh, and they have the winning run, the leading run on second base right now.
We've talked about this multiple times today, how the Vikings have not been able to bring those runners around the bases and score. And now they've scored 4 here in the stay alive top of the 7th inning. They have a chance with the go-ahead run on second.
It scores as an E5 on the hit, and then a throwing error scored the run from Jake Krieger.
That one outside, the first pitch to Braden Heason for a ball. He's looking to barrel one up here and score the runner from second. Still only one out here in the top of the 7th. 4 in already for the Vikings. One up. That one almost hits Heason. That one rides in on Beam. 2-0. This game has got real interesting now.
It's a couple errors, and we talked about early in the season, and we've said it on the last couple broadcasts that we've done. Errors have been a problem for a lot of the teams. It's that first game of the season, and
Beam throws that one high. 3-0 now to Braden Heason.
And you're looking at Ben Opel coming up. Ben Opel reached twice on 2 walks, but also 6-3 and a 4-3 put out as well. He's 0 for 2 with 2 walks.
Timeout call. Heason's going to step out, recompose.
Most likely taking all the way here, unless it's got to be perfect for Braden Heason.
Nice pitch there by Beam. Throws a strike. Obviously, Heason's probably not going to swing at that, so you can get away with a middle there. 3-1's the count now. The 3-1 pitch from Beam. Heason swings. This one's a soft chopper to short. Fielded cleanly. The throw to first. In time, he's out at first, but the runner moves up to third. That's going to bring up the 3-hole hitter, Tommy Benopfel, with the go-ahead run on third base.
Heason grounds out short, bringing up number 22, Tommy Benopfel. On deck, number 8, Josh Geis.
Benopfel swing and a miss on the first pitch here. 0-1.
Gajewski were to get up, it would be all 9 batters would have batted in this inning for Denmark.
Got the chance now to go to extras for what has already been kind of a long game here.
Yeah, 7 o'clock already.
Yeah. 4:30 start time. The 0-1 pitch here from Beam rides in. It's going to get away from the catcher, and that's going to allow the go-ahead run from third to score. Just like that, the Vikings come into this inning down 6-2, and now they take it 7-6. What a change of events here for the Waupun Warriors. A couple hits, a couple walks, a couple errors, and the Vikings managed to take a lead here in the top of the 7th.
Just good resilience from this Vikings team. I mean, you've stranded 11 runners on base previously going into this inning in the game, and finally you get yourselves a chance to break it open and you score 5 in the 7th.
This one fouled away from Benopfel. 1-2 to him. 5 runs scored here for the Vikings in the top of the 7th. This one fouled off on the other side now by Benopfel. A 5-run inning here for the Vikings, looking to extend. Kind of fitting, isn't it? They leave all their runners on base, and now potentially to end this one, they have no runners on base because they've all scored. But not full swing and a miss, but it's a drop third strike. Gets away from the catcher. He's going to throw down to first, but not in time. Dugout here for the Vikings is fired up. You hear them yelling. They're banging over there on the fence. Benopfel reaches, struck out, but he still reached on the drop third strike. It's going to bring up Josh Gajewski. He's the only one who hasn't batted yet this inning.
So effectively, they've pretty much batted around in this inning, and they've done what they've needed to do.
Time call there from Gajewski. Beam still throws the pitch, but time was allowed.
I also think on the Benopfel was going on the pitch as well.
Interesting time there then. You know, you kind of know he's gone. He's going to check the runner off of that. Back in time safely, but kind of showed your cards there a little bit.
Good decision to Beam to hold him close.
Beam, Benopfel thinks about going, takes the lead. Stays at first. 1-0 to Gajewski now.
Messed up and in.
Beam fires this one in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1-1.
They're going on the first pitch. Benopfel really not getting a terribly big lead over there.
Kind of checked him there, and I think from that on, he's like, no, I'm not going to steal anymore. Stick close to first base. Another time call here from the ump.
I think that one was actually called by Gajewski. Thought Beam was taking a little bit too long again.
It's twice now. The first time Beam delivered on his pitch, and that one he was pretty much there to pitching before time was called. The 1-1, Beam checks the runner at first. He's back in time safely. Chirping from both sides of the dugouts here. The Vikings obviously back up on their feet. They're very lively over there after being down by 4 to start this inning. They take the lead. This one's going to be a ball low and away. 2-1 to Gajewski. One on, 2 outs, 5 in this inning for the Vikings. Josh Gajewski steps up. This one's going to be high, and it's a 3-1 hitter's count. Beam looking to throw a strike here. That one's high. The runner was on the move, but it doesn't matter because it's a walk. Just like that, 2 more on here for the Vikings. It's going to bring up the man who started this inning, Ozzie Ems.
20 guys at first and second, bringing up number 20, Ozzie.
Ozzie started this inning. He walked his first time up this inning, ended up scoring. This one he's going to hit. It's a shallow fly ball into center field. Center fielder under it. And that's the 3rd out of the inning, but the damage has already been done. The Vikings come back and take a lead after being down 6-2. We'll be back here for the bottom of the 7th on Jeff's live streams after these messages.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store and runner-up for best furniture store in the Fond du Lac area. Whether you're looking to update your living room, find the perfect mattresses, or treat yourself in one of our relaxing massage chairs, we've got it all to take care of you. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Don't forget to like us and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Generations.
Welcome back here to Waupun, Wisconsin. Makai Ackerman joined by Justin Schwartz-Miller here at the Gus. Quite a turn of events there last inning. The Vikings coming to the top of the seventh. It's a stay-alive inning. They're down by 4. They end up scoring 5 on a couple of hits, couple of walks, couple of errors. And now we're here in the bottom of the 7th where the Warriors try to walk this one off. Justin, how you feeling?
The good news for Waupun is they're in the meat of the order with Prowl, Krieger, and then Landon Richter coming hopefully after that. Would bat 4th this inning. But these are the guys you want up, your senior leaders, your older leader in Beam with the junior. I mean, these are guys you want to come up at this point of the game and try to steal you one after you blew it in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but now, like you said, you get the meat of the order here. They're going to try to get something going here for the Warriors. They haven't scored since back in the 3rd inning. They had 4 in the first, 2 in the 3rd, but that's been the scoring today for the Warriors. We thought that was enough coming into the 7th. Clearly not. The Vikings turned it around, not leaving any more on base, but here comes Logan Prowl to start this inning off for the Warriors.
It's 1 for 2 with a walk today.
First pitch there from Kirsten is a ball inside. Kirsten's still on the mound, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The 1-0 pitch from Kirsten. Throws that one in there, up and away. 2-0 here to Prowl. Want to thank you guys out there watching at home. Leave something in the comments. Who you're rooting for? Who's your favorite team? How you feeling about this game? The 2-0 pitch from Kirsten. It's a ball high. Be a nice way to start this inning for Prowl. Take a 4-pitch walk if he could. He's probably got the red light here. Bat's probably sitting on the shoulders. Kirsten with the pitch, throws that one outside. It's a 4-pitch walk for Logan Prowl to start this inning off for the Warriors.
Exactly what you need. Now you bring up Chase Beam.
What you can't do is, if you're the Warriors, is have some more base running errors, because they've already had a couple of those today, and that's what's killed their momentum. Obviously, like I said, they haven't scored since the 3rd, and it's because they've had some base running errors. So you've really got to be stingy on those base paths today if you're the Warriors right now. First pitch there to Beam is a ball high. It's 5 straight from Kirsten. He's got to find it here.
I am surprised that they went with Kirsten again. He's thrown 50 pitches in relief now, and I would have thought they might try to go to someone else to close it down. I would think he's probably got a short leash in this inning.
That's 6 straight from Kirsten. I would assume if he walks him here, especially on 4 straight, that would be his leash.
They're going to have at least have a conversation here.
We apologize that center field camera isn't working anymore. Battery died on it. I guess this is a real long game. We didn't expect it. Tomorrow we're going to have to hardwire that one. We'll be here again at 10 o'clock. Waupun plays Watertown, I believe, yeah?
Yeah.
Watertown, yeah. So we'll be back here at 10 o'clock. Makai Ackerman joined by Justin Schwartz-Miller. Pre-game should start at 9:45. Quick little mound visit there. Kirsten's going to stay on the bump here. 6 straight balls from him to start this inning.
I mean, even if your coach doesn't come out there, your catcher should have went out there no matter what. It's 6 straight balls. You got to try to settle the guy down.
Let's see if it worked here. The 2-0 pitch coming to Beam. He was obviously on the bump for last inning.
This is like Beam's bat on the shoulder. That's a red light pitch. Yeah. He's thrown 6 in a row.
Yep. Kirsten fires there, one in there for his first strike of the inning. 2-1 now. Beam can take the bat off the shoulder now, I think. He's looking for his pitch. That one's a ball high. 3-1. Hitters count to Beam.
Both these guys on base, pretty good runners, so ideally you're not in double play territory.
Swing and a miss from Beam. Swinging out of his shoes there. He ended up in the other side of the batter's box. Looking for that one over the fence there. That was a power swing if I've ever seen one. Count's going to come to full. Nice battle here from Kirsten to bring him back in it. And a ball outside. That's 2 straight walks here from Kirsten. Caden Kirsten, 2 straight walks, and they're going to leave him in there, it looks like. It's going to bring up number, ooh, it's getting so dark up here, I can't even read my own handwriting. Jake Krieger.
Good power in this Waupun lineup. If something in the gap here would be dangerous.
That was a strike. Clipped the outside corner for number 9, Jake Krieger. He's going to take the first strike there. Nice battle from Kirsten to bring it back in there, throw a first pitch strike. I think that's what he needed here.
Krieger 1 for 2 with a walk as well.
2 on, nobody out here for the Warriors. That's a ball high. Even the count 1-1, and we're going to have another talk here between the catcher and Kirsten on the mound there. Go out there, talk to him, settle him down a little bit maybe. Just tell him to throw his game, throw his strikes here. Nobody out, 2 on here for the Warriors. That's Logan Prawl and Chase Beam. They both walked. Jake Krieger now up. He's the cleanup hitter for this Waupun Warriors team today. The 1-1 pitch to Krieger. Tries to lay it on the bunt. He squares it down. Nice bunt on the third base line. Pitcher fields it. And it's an overthrow. The runner's going to score all the way from second. Rounds third hard, but he decides to stay there. A nice, perfect bunt there from Jake Krieger on the third base line. He would have been safe no matter what. Kirsten with the throwing error then over the first baseman's head, and that allowed Prawl to score all the way from second for the Warriors to tie this game. Wow, what a sequence of events these last 2 innings have been.
Bad decision by Kirsten to throw that ball. That one's you just pocket it. You're a lefty coming off the mound. You can't throw that one. It happened in the last inning. We saw the same thing, and
it was such a nice bunt there from Krieger. Perfect bunt. I don't think he would have had a chance either way. That brings up Landon Richter here.
Good block back there by Gajewski on a pitch in the dirt. There's only the only thing I think you can do there if you're is let it roll, and hopefully it rolls foul. Maybe it hits a bump and something, but that's one you just got to pocket it. You can't throw it to first. It's an error that happens early in a season.
Ball outside there. Landon Richter, that's going to bring up here for the Warriors. Tying run on third base. That's Chase Beam over there.
Yeah, infield in. Anything into the outfield. Outfield super shallow.
Oh, and it's a pass ball. Beam decides not to run on it, though. They got away with one there. That was a pass ball all the way back to the backstop there. He recovered pretty quickly, but Beam was dead in his tracks there at third. He just sat there.
I don't think he had a good enough jump to be able to try to get home in time there. The ball didn't get far enough away from Gajewski to try to get that one. Maybe earlier in the game you try that one, but not at this point, obviously. There's nobody out. It's a 3-0 count. You're in a good spot if you're a Warrior.
I think if you're Richter here, you might lay down the bunt. We saw that in the Brewers game the other day. Bryce Durang laid down the bunt in extras to win it for him. It's a nice strike there from Kirsten. It's going to bring the count 3-1. Walking him here, honestly, wouldn't be the worst thing. You get a force at any of the bags then.
They're always coming home. It's always coming home at this point, no matter what.
3-1 pitch. Nice breaking ball there, but it is going to be low and in. Ball 4. And that's going to be the bases loaded. Winning run at third base for number 20, Jonas Buckles. Buckholtz. That's pretty much what I said.
Everything's coming home here. Outfield's going to come in. Most likely, I think find any green grass, you're going to win this game.
Jonas Buckholtz, he's 1 for 3 on the day. He had a single back in the first. He's looking to reproduce here, similar. And another pass ball. Beam gets on it. And that's the game. The Waupun Warriors walk it off in the bottom of the 7th inning on a passed ball. Tragedy for the Vikings. All that work to come back in the top of the 7th just to lose it in the bottom. An amazing game from both of these clubs out here. Wow, what an end to this game.
Yeah, for Waupun, I mean, you're not happy with how the game ended. It is what it is.
Anyways, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a couple seconds after Jeff's live streams.
Of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes. Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Is your child ready for life? At Central Wisconsin Christian, we equip students not only with an exceptional education, but also with the spiritual foundation they need to navigate today's world with confidence and faith. Our graduates are prepared for life, academically, personally, and spiritually. Discover what makes Central Wisconsin Christian different. Call us at 920-324-4233 or visit us online at wearecwc.org. Central Wisconsin Christian, preparing students for life and eternity.
Terry Holds and Addison Jones Realty is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics. With over 20 years of full-time experience in the real estate industry, Terry has had the privilege of helping clients buy and sell homes and properties, totaling hundreds of millions of dollars. His deep knowledge of the market, attention to detail, and commitment to clients has driven his success and made each transaction a positive experience. Terry was born and raised in Oakfield. He and his family have deep ties to the community. As a graduate of Oakfield High School, Terry proudly supports Oakfield Athletics. Contact Terry at 920-238-5558 for all your realty needs in the Oakfield area, or check him out on Facebook at Terry Holds Realtor.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for contaminants and minerals, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
King Manufacturing. Since 1926, we have been known for our first-class building and canopies. Steel King canopies are a well-known and respected product. We design, fabricate, and contract installation for C-stores, fleets, entryways, restaurants, and more. Steel canopies serve a variety of purposes, including advertising or signage, control access, sheltering an entrance or loading area, support of lighting systems, and weather protection for people, equipment, or outdoor storage. King Manufacturing. From design to completion.
Hello, this is Jeff Sauer with Jeff's Livestream. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast. Our purpose, first and foremost, is to bring glory to God. Second is to draw attention to the student athletes, promote the great things they and their schools are doing, and promote the businesses and the people running them within our communities. Our mission is to create memories for student athletes, families, teams, and communities, as well as allowing for viewers to see their athletes or teams perform regardless.
Welcome back here to Waupun, Wisconsin. Micaiah Ackerman joined by Justin Schwartz Miller. We were treated to an end of that game, huh?
Typical cold weather game. A lot of errors. Not ideal the way you want. If you're Waupun, you blow a 4-run lead in the top of the 7th. But you find a way to claw one out. You get the victory. They don't ask how, they ask how many. And you got the W.
Yeah, that was great. A long game here. I think that was, 2 hours and 45 minutes about. Started at 4:30, and we just ended. Brewer game last night was like 2 hours and 9 minutes. So,
Pitch clock.
We're out here doing – that's true.
Pitch
We're out
clock.
here doing that. But an amazing end to this game here. If you're either team, you're going back and you got to work on fielding. You have a couple base running errors. If you're Waupun, you're not necessarily happy with this win like you were talking about, giving up 5 in the top of the 7. You are grateful, though, that you come down here in the bottom of the 7, score 2, and walk it off. So it was a nice ending to the game for them to be able to pull away with the win. But it was good for us up here to kind of get a little momentum from those Vikings and make it a close game there.
Well, you mean the Vikings, they had their chances. They left 11 runners on base before that previously. They had the bases loaded twice. They didn't score. I mean, to me, that tells you a team, they were getting the things done they needed to get done. They just couldn't put the bat on ball, and Waupun was doing a good job of getting just ground balls, pop flies, strikeouts at the timely strikeouts. Beam had a couple timely strikeouts, and lo and behold, a pass ball wins you the game. And I thought both teams maybe left the pitcher in a hair too long, and that does happen. But it's early in the season, and you got multiple games in a week, and you're going back to back, and you try to limit your pitchers.
Yeah, it's hard, especially with Waupun, because Prohl only made it 3 innings with his 83 pitches, so you had to put in Larson there. And then, like you were saying, you really want to go to a third pitcher in this game, so you leave Larson in a little too long. It doesn't pay off for you, so you obviously have to bring in that third pitcher with Beam. A little too late, but it ends up working out for them, I guess, if you want to call it that. They come away with the W, and I think at the end of the day, that's really all that matters for this Warriors team.
Yeah, nothing else to say. We'll be back on air at 9:45 tomorrow versus Watertown.
Yeah, we'll be back here bright and early. Make sure to tune in here. Pregame starts 9:45. Game starts at 10. The same Warriors team. They'll be back out here in Waupun at the Gus. Makai Ackerman here, joined by Justin Schwartzmiller. We thank all of you for coming in today, for viewing, and make sure you join us here tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Thank God bless for everybody. We had a good game. Nobody got hurt today, and nobody got hit by pitch because that would hurt in general. But it's an overall great win for the Warriors. The resiliency from both teams today, obviously, down 4 from Denmark coming their way back, and Waupun not letting them phase them. They get a couple walks, pass ball, and they win the game on a chase beam run.
Yeah, so we want to thank you guys. Makai Ackerman here, joined by Justin Schwartzmiller. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a great rest of your night. This has been Jeff's live stream, the coverage here at Waupun, Wisconsin.
Thank you for watching our broadcast. A shout out to our sponsors. This is Jeff Sauer. I hope you enjoyed our broadcast. Until next time, may God bless you today and every day.